Hey there, welcome back to Finance Zoom channel. In today's video, I want to talk about an important topic brought to light by Steve Forbes. His warning about the imminent collapse of New York has raised concerns. Join me as we explore the challenges ahead and the potential consequences for the state.
New York still calls itself the Empire State, but the name can't disguise its decline and coming fall.
As Steve Forbes conveys, the state of New York still identifies itself as the Empire State. However, this name fails to conceal the evident decline and the imminent fall that awaits. The title, New York is about to collapse, aligns with Forbes' assertion, underscoring the urgency and gravity of the situation at hand. This message emphasizes the pressing need for prompt attention and effective measures to address the mounting challenges faced by New York, thereby averting a potential collapse. In these uncertain times, gaining valuable insights is crucial for navigating the challenges that lie ahead for New York. Forbes' feedback offers a profound analysis of the situation, shedding light on the alarming state of affairs in New York. We'll assess the factors contributing to the potential collapse and seek to understand the implications for residents, businesses, and the overall economy.
New York was once the mightiest, most populous state in the Union. Not anymore. While still possessing real assets such as Wall Street, the slew of tech startups, and some impressive restaurants in the Big Apple, New York is becoming proportionally a shadow of its former self.
Forbes shines a spotlight on the divergent tale of New York's past glory and its current state of decline. Despite holding onto valuable assets, the state's overall eminence and impact have waned significantly. This revelation brings to the forefront the urgent need to address the underlying factors that contribute to New York's diminishing stature and revive its position as a formidable economic and cultural powerhouse. But that's not all. People are flocking to more welcoming destinations, with Florida emerging as a notable haven. The state's new budget and regulatory actions paint a worrisome picture, suggesting that the political class is increasingly disconnected from reality. The consequences: New York could be teetering on the edge of bankruptcy when the next economic downturn strikes. Prepare to be astounded. Despite having a smaller population than Florida, New York's spending is astonishingly double that of the Sunshine State. Brace yourself for the mind-boggling figures. New York is projected to spend a whopping $229 billion in the next fiscal year, while Florida's expenditure stands at a more modest $117 billion. It's a spending spree that echoes the patterns of the federal government, as Albany's expenditures have skyrocketed by 32% over the past 4 years. As we explore the warning about New York's potential collapse, we'll discuss the implications for essential public services such as transportation, education, and healthcare. It's time to uncover the political landscape and leadership that brought us to this precipice, and we'll examine the potential consequences that loom over the residents, businesses, and overall economy of the state.
The new budget uses unrepeatable one-shots like unspent COVID relief cash. Outlays for schools go up almost $3 billion despite miserable performance results. The enormous demand for far greater numbers of charter schools by parents wanting their kids to get a real education is ignored. Future revenue shortfalls are projected to run into the tens of billions of dollars in future years. The budget, approved by the hapless Governor Kathy Hochul, sharply boosts subsidies for the film and TV industry. Despite being a high-tax state, the new budget raises levies on beleaguered businesses to help fund New York City's ineptly managed public transportation system.
First and foremost, the education system. Despite lackluster performance results, the new budget allocates a significant amount, nearly $3 billion, in unspent, covered relief cash for schools. This allocation fails to address the pressing demand for more charter schools, which many parents believe are crucial for providing their children with a quality education. The omission of charter schools from the budget overlooks the growing preference among parents for alternative educational options that offer innovative teaching methods and personalized learning experiences. This lack of investment in charter schools may hinder students' access to a high-quality education tailored to their needs and aspirations.
I don't want to go to school.
Furthermore, the projected future revenue shortfalls in the tens of billions of dollars compound the concerns about the sustainability of educational programs and initiatives in the state. With limited resources, schools may face difficulties maintaining adequate staffing levels, updating educational materials, and providing essential support services for students. The impact of these challenges on the education system is significant, leading to limited educational opportunities, overcrowded classrooms, and inadequate resources. This compromised quality of education hampers students' academic growth and overall learning experience. The failure to address these issues in the budget raises questions about the state's commitment to providing a quality education for all students. Secondly, the potential collapse of New York poses significant threats to essential public services. Transportation systems could face further challenges due to financial mismanagement, potentially impacting the daily commute and overall accessibility within the state. In 2024, New York's MTA is going to be deficit of more than $1 billion, which will eventually surface after the COVID-era federal funds that have been covering the effects of ridership collapse. Struggling businesses also face increased levies to support the mismanaged public transportation system in New York City, burdened by bloated pensions and declining ridership. Educational institutions may struggle to meet the demands of parents and students, compromising the quality of education provided. And lastly, healthcare services may also experience strain, as budgetary shortfalls could hinder the availability and accessibility of necessary healthcare resources for the population.
But what about my health insurance?
These insights underscore the critical importance of addressing the underlying issues contributing to the potential collapse of New York. It is crucial to prioritize prudent financial management, innovative solutions, and a strategic approach to resource allocation in order to safeguard essential public services. As viewers, it is essential for us to remain aware of these challenges and actively engage in discussions and actions that promote sustainable and effective public service delivery. The evidence presented throughout our discussion undeniably highlights a state teetering on the edge of crisis. New York's misguided environmental policies and flaws in its bail system further emphasize its departure from reality. However, it is important to recognize that New York is not alone in facing these challenges. Other blue states share similar struggles. The approaching 2024 election becomes crucial in determining the path our nation will choose. Will we steer away from the perils that New York faces and seek refuge in vibrant, low-tax, and well-governed states like Florida and Texas? The power to shape this decision rests in the hands of each and every one of us. As we reflect on the economic and governance disparities among states, it is crucial to consider how these disparities will impact the future of our nation. Your thoughts, insights, and comments are pivotal as we strive to understand the implications together and chart a course towards a more prosperous tomorrow. In conclusion, it is imperative to stay informed about the policies and their consequences in our own state and beyond. Engage in meaningful discussions about the role of government and the principles that drive prosperity. Exercise your democratic rights by actively participating in the electoral process and advocating for policies aligned with your values. When making decisions about your own future, be mindful of the economic and governance environment that surrounds you.
Your future is bright.
Together, let us shape a future that embraces the principles of prosperity, individual liberty, and economic freedom. Your attention and engagement throughout this discussion have been greatly appreciated. Until our paths cross again, let us remain informed, engaged, and continue to envision a brighter tomorrow. What do you think about this topic? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Finance Soon channel. I'll see you in the next video.